We begin this hour with another U.S.-led coalition airstrike in Syria on pro-government forces which, according to Central Command, entered deconfliction zone in the south of the country. RT's Alexei Urashevsky joins us with the latest. Alexei, what do we know at this point?
We have a statement from the Central Command, and let me read out some parts of it to you. Now, it says, first of all, that the coalition destroyed additional pro-Syrian regime forces that advanced inside the well-established deconfliction zone in southern Syria on June 6. Despite previous warnings, the statement said that pro-regime forces entered the agreed-upon deconfliction zone with a tank, artillery, anti-aircraft weapons, armed technical vehicles, and more than 60 soldiers, posing a threat to coalition and partner forces based at the At-Tanf garrison. The statement also said that the coalition issued several warnings via the deconfliction line prior to destroying the 2 artillery pieces, an anti-aircraft weapon, and damaging a tank. And they concluded by saying that the coalition did not seek to fight Syrian regime or pro-regime forces, but remained ready to defend themselves if the pro-regime forces refused to vacate the deconfliction zone. The coalition called on all parties in southern Syria to focus their efforts on defeating ISIS, which is the common enemy and the greatest threat to regional and worldwide peace and security, end of quote. Now, this is not the first time that something like this happens in southern Syria. Just a few weeks ago on May 18th, the very same type of incident happened when the U.S.-led coalition said that the pro-regime forces, and it's important to stress here that those were not the Syrian army, not the SAA, those were the militias affiliated with the Syrian government forces, when they entered the deconflicted zone, and an airstrike was performed on them, despite, again, the warning shots and calls on the deconfliction line that the U.S. Central Command claimed to have done there. So this is another case of that, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of reaction we'll get from Damascus and even from Moscow, because the deconfliction zone concept has been something that diplomats all over the world have been describing as probably the only peaceful solution to the Syrian crisis. But for now, looking at the second incident in under 3 weeks, it doesn't seem that the deconfliction zone works this well at the moment.
Yes, certainly things seem to complicate when the zone is used to tell forces which are working with the government in Syria where they can go in Syria, which is, after all, a sovereign nation. Alexei Urashevsky monitoring this for us from the newsroom. Thank you.